This happened when I was 19 years old. I was traveling home after my college exams. My train had been delayed by several hours, and by the time I reached the connecting station, it was 1 a.m. I was completely alone on a small suburban platform. It was a biting cold night, and a thick fog had settled over the tracks. To keep myself from getting creeped out, I put my headphones in and started listening to a podcast. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw movement. A man dressed in a heavy, tattered overcoat was walking slowly toward me from the far end of the platform. I didn't want to make eye contact, so I stared intensely at my phone screen. He didn't keep walking, though. He sat down on the same bench as me, just a few feet away, and began to stare at the side of my face. His eyes were bloodshot and watery. He leaned in and asked in a raspy voice, "Have you seen her? She's about your age." I pulled one earbud out and said, "No, sorry, I'm the only one here." He didn't reply. He just started mumbling to himself and sliding closer to me on the bench. Every time I moved an inch away, he slid an inch closer. When he was finally close enough that I could feel the cold dampness of his coat, I grabbed my bag and bolted to the other side of the tracks via the overhead bridge. I reached platform 2 and finally caught my breath. I felt relieved, thinking I had lost him in the fog. I sat down on a plastic chair and leaned my head back against the station's glass waiting room. Suddenly, I felt a chill. I turned around and jumped out of my skin. The man was standing right behind the glass, his face pressed against it, staring at me with those same haunting eyes. "Stay back!" I yelled, my voice echoing through the empty station. He didn't listen. He lunged around the corner of the glass toward me, but he was clumsy and tripped, falling face first onto the concrete. I didn't run this time. I called for the station master. When they helped the man up, they found he was shivering and confused. In his pocket, he had a worn-out wallet with a photo of a girl inside. She looked almost exactly like me. The station master told me that the man's daughter had gone missing from this very platform 5 years ago during a winter storm. Since then, his mind had broken, and he came here every cold night hoping she'd finally come home.